Batman or Robin? Look at back here, man.
LA day 4, we out here. Young Russell today is the chauffeur. Getting ready to head to, well, we're already heading to the studio we're shooting at today. I don't remember the exact area that's at. I think it's like near Koreatown. So right now we're like downtown LA, about like 10 minutes away. We get into the studio. I've got 4 shoots today. They're all kind of like back to back, but it's a little bit easier to do that today because we're just going to be in one location. Use the studio and then maybe some of the locations like outside, depending on like how it looks. Russell's got, how many shoots you got?
Oh, I got 2 shoots, 2 test shoots. They're just gonna come out with their own outfits. Just gonna have fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so same thing kind of for me. My first 3 shoots, they're bringing their own styling, and then the last model I'm shooting today, she's got a couple of pieces she'll bring, but then I still have like some of the Sandy Liang stuff that I haven't shot or that I'm gonna mix up. So I think we'll get to shoot that today. The challenge today is gonna be trying to just shoot that thing quick, keep the time under an hour. I'd like to just probably keep it to 45 minutes, so that way there's enough time to transition between each person that I'm shooting today. So should be fun, man. This is day 4. It's Saturday. We'll finish our day today around 2 and then get to kind of like hang out a bit more today as compared to yesterday and everything, because we were pretty beat. So yeah, bring you along. Studio time, baby. My first shoot started off with Bodhi from Vision LA. Funny enough, I was actually trying to test with her another time I was in LA, but things just didn't quite align schedule-wise, so I was finally able to sync with her. Given some time had passed since then, there was already some familiarity going in for both of us, which I think was great to start off. For the entire day in studio, I used natural light, some V-flats for negative fill, and some diffusion for motion from the curtains in the studio. These setups change through each look and each model, but one thing I love about LA is the amount of natural light studios there are. I believe at the studio, the windows were south facing. Me and Bodhi shot a total of 4 looks, and surprisingly, the mood that I created aligned well for both of us. She had perfect styling to match and wanted to do a similar direction, ironically. It's great when this happens because I believe the model has more agency within the shoot and can see herself within the vision. Shot a variety pack of cameras, my X-T3, Mamiya RZ67 with 645 back, Contax G2 only for black and white, and did some motion as well, but didn't do it for all the looks for the sake of time. The shoot was about 45 minutes, but we had great chemistry on set, which made it easy to do as much as we did and walk away with stills and motion for both of our books. Small victory when it comes to standing out amongst others who have worked with the model. Had a lot of fun and glad we were able to do so much in so little time. Moving into my second shoot, it already felt like time was moving quite quick. Shot with Jordan from Vision LA. Still going for the RZ645 combo for color, but this time using 6x7 for black and white. Love the streetwear look. My foundation. Amazing bucket hat. We love a bucket hat moment, but we also took some images without it to show her sick waist. She brought clothes and I was able to style her from our wardrobe. We only had time for 2 quick looks. One reason for these shoots being so short is it gives me an opportunity to do a go-see. Meet the model, get a feel for their vibe, and see if there's any casting potential for any upcoming projects or shoots that I have, whether personal or for clients. There's nothing better than going into something that has a lot more planning with people you are familiar with, so I'm always looking for ways to break the ice. It's also nice being able to recommend people and pay it forward with other opportunities. So out of all the shoots, this was perhaps the shortest. I want to say around 20 minutes. We ran over time a bit because Madeline was running late, unfortunately, but this is to be expected with LA traffic and not something I trip about, honestly. It happens. But another reason it's always good to have some buffer time between shoots, especially considering we are running back to back because this cut time for my next shoot. Taking this into consideration, it gave more time for Russell to use the cyc wall, which is cool. We did a really good job on the day of swapping in and out. It was a great way to cut costs for the studio. For the shoot with Madeline, no mood board. I've shot with her before, so there wasn't a need to break the ice and we just ran with it. 3 total looks, super fast, but I enjoyed the first look the most. But I think the time crunch on the shoot showed up in the images. I don't think I did my best, but overall it was still a good experience, good time to catch up. And it's just important to note that these things happen. My last shoot of the day was with Cami from Forward Models LA. I would say to cap the day off, this shoot went extremely well. It was nice to see how much the light had changed at this point in the day. It was around 1 p.m. and we started to get some really cool shape with the shadows. I especially felt black and white would speak volumes with her given the lighting conditions, but the color turned out quite pleasant. I was really able to bring in more contrast using the V flat to add some negative fill, converted some color film images to black and white, and then all digital images to black and white. There's just honestly something special about black and white. After finishing up in the studio, we stepped outside nearby to shoot 2 looks, so totaling 3 with Cami. Sandy Liang inspired the direction. We used a few of her pieces, and I reshot this black and pink fleece that I used on another test the day before, and ultimately we rounded off the day. straight shooting, back-to-back shoots. Did 4 shoots today in studio. Super fun. It was nice to get in there and shoot some natural light. Use some V-flats too as well to play around with the light. And yeah, really enjoyed that. Light was good in the studio. South-facing windows. Definitely gonna use that studio again in the future. Good location too as well. Good host too as well. And everybody did great that came through the studio. After that, we went up to a pop-up in downtown LA that I was invited to. And yeah, that was fun. Picked up a pair of glasses. So we stylish. And then me and Russell were just eating in San Gabriel.
You're gonna block that out. F word. What did we get? We got ice cream with a glazed sugar donut. We got pizza and
Shouldn't
soda.
even focus. There it go.
What else did we get? We got banh mi. I'm sick. And then we got boba.
Yeah, man.
Shit was good.
Yeah, day 4 is done. Tomorrow's the last day in LA. The biggest day of days. Editorial day. Should be fun, man. So we've been kind of relaxing back at the Airbnb the last couple hours, which has been really nice. So it's been nice to stay in San Gabriel. What's been different about this trip is we have been coming back to the Airbnb and stuff and kind of like having that extra time to rest. I think it's definitely been helpful on the next days. This is the end of today, end of this video. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be day 5, tomorrow's day. I'll have some extra hands. Russell's going to be assisting me tomorrow as well as my friend Elizabeth. So I think we'll be able to get a proper BTS. Mic myself up. Russell is going to be shooting some high 8 too as well, so it's going to be fun. We'll mix that footage in with the fashion film for the stuff that I film too as well. So let's get it. He ready?
Ready to go to bed.
We out.